I'd rather it didn't happen. But it's okay. It's a card. It's just a card in the game. It's a card that makes an impact on the format right now because of the other crazy shenanigans it enables. But it's nothing to get bent out of shape over. So why can't we get a game? It's not gonna make much of a video if I don't have a game. I guess I'll ramp. Come on now. Come on. Please. No. Denied. So I guess I could ramble about my blog a bit. My blog is Haunted Flower, Duels Diaries, and I'm writing stuff about duels. And I've started, it used to be that I'd throw one giant post up, and I'd do it once a week, and I'd post like all my feelings and words and stats and ideas about duels in one big post. And this week I'm trying to do something different. I found that I was getting really exhausted typing the big post. You'd think I would have figured that out, like last July or something, but I never really got exhausted doing it before, but lately I have been. Probably because I have a lot to say, and it's hard to filter what I want to say and not want to say. So now I'm breaking it up. I'm still doing the weekly post where I talk about the metagame quite a bit, but I'm doing like more individual posts to talk about things like YouTube videos to watch, and talk about things like new cards coming out, speculation about Shadows over Innistrad. I've got a post I'm doing called the Mailbag, where I post one of the questions that a viewer sends me about a deck and my response to it, if I think it's a good question and I have a lot to say on it. And I'm also going to do like something, I'll call it like CGB's deck box, and it'll have the lists of decks that I'm playing this week, so I can link you guys to deck lists as well, since that's not something I usually do. And the reason for that is my decks change, and they change a lot. They change all the time. I'm always tweaking and working on them. It's never like, well, that was a good 60. I put like a lot of thought into it, and now it's done and perfect. It's more like, this card should probably be that card would probably be better, etc. So they're changing all the time. And people all the time ask me for a deck list for a deck that's not even like finished. Like Teamer is certainly something I'm working on. Prowess is something I'm working on. Obviously, I've never settled down with Esper. We just haven't gotten there. And they want the deck list, and it's like, I don't think it's that good. So why would I post it somewhere? Why would I link it? Why would I type it out? I just don't, because it's going to be different as soon as I have a better idea or see somebody else's list with something I want to try. So I'm not trying to mislead you guys. I'm not trying to tell you something's the bomb when it's not. Most of what you see in are ideas in action, and not much more. So what the heck is going on? Can I get into a game today? What do you guys think? What is going on here? Not every day we do. What is this, 5 in a row? Man, I wish I could just cut this off. Hopefully the new update is going to fix this. I don't know that it will. It doesn't seem to be a priority. I don't think I've heard like Wizards Chris in any of the videos he's in with the game designer, or any of the posts Wizards Chris does on Reddit. I don't think he's ever addressed the searching for players, waiting for players to join the match issue. So, but the other day I went on Magic 2015 just for fun, and I figured nobody else would be playing, and I got connected to another player just like that in the lobby, and just like that their screen lit up blue, and I was in. It took about, probably 15 seconds, whereas I swear it takes, what are we on? How long have I been doing this? Are we 5 minutes in? That might be accurate. It might be more than that. And I'm still haven't even played a game yet. I'm just here to do a podcast at this point. I'm just here to talk to you. I'm talking to nobody, actually. Broadcasting to 0 viewers and maybe some people in the YouTube world. And trust me, I do a lot of that when I'm writing. I do plenty of that when I'm writing. I'm just trying to break the monotony and maybe shake off the curse. Let's just stare at this deck really quick. This ugly Teamer pile. It's not ugly. It's just like a crazy. It's like a blue Christmas, I guess. Red, green, and blue. You could call it blue Christmas. That would be fun. So yeah, we want to burn little things with Twin Bolts and Fiery Impulses. We want to play, our second turn is preferably Gate Creeper Vine to get our mana right. It used to be like Snapping Gnarlid or some other aggro creatures, but really we just want to get our mana right. And then on turn 3 we start deploying pretty cool threats like Skyrider and Spawner and Crassus. And then on turn 4 we kick it into gear with Whirler Rogue, Firebird, Pia Kirin, Wanderer, Colossus. And we just play big nasties, and hopefully our opponent is like, I Acid Moss you, and I'm like, that's cool, because I've cast a Sky Spawner on turn 3, and then on turn 4 I can cast like a Firebird or Pia Kirin, or if I was on the play, an Outland Colossus, and congratulations on your beautiful Acid Moss, something like that. Yeah, but again, I always build with Acid Moss in mind, and then I don't play against it on Xbox, although I play against it, like I've been saying, tons on iOS. And one thing that's always kind of annoying to accept against Acid Moss, no matter how well you build your deck or build your deck for it, is sometimes you have the Acid Moss game. They got on the play, they Acid Moss you 2 or 3 times, you never really did anything, you kept a hand that didn't have a lot going on, and there you go. And it's over, just like that. I may as well check the audio for the stream while I'm waiting for this connection to work. So, great audio, no lag, no opponents. How am I supposed to earn this gold? How am I supposed to be balling? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm okay. I'm at 17k, but somebody told me that we had to have 24 to buy both sets, and I sure as hell don't want to pay more money for it, so I would like to be ready on day 1 with all the new cards so I can get right to work for all of you viewers. Show you what kind of crazy Oath and Innistrad insanity I can cook up. It's always the funnest part is new cards. New cards are awesome. They have to do new cards more often. I know I say that all the time, but they really have to. This is since Duels came out last July, there's only been 1 card infusion, and we didn't get it until December. It's just too much time. Jeez, Pete. So, something's wrong today, because that is, I think, 7 in a row, 7 or 8 of just failed connections. I can't get a match. I wonder if I can battle a friend. Don't get any gold for, don't get any gold whatsoever battling your friends. Kinda defeats the point. Kinda defeats the point of having friends on Xbox, right? Although, it's great, they're great for testing, but I think one of the reasons I'm still short gold at this point in the game is I did so many games with my friends, because I knew that they would play good decks, and I wanted to know if I had good decks. But then here I am, gotta get on my hustle. Oh, come on! What the heck is wrong today? Well, I wonder if anybody else has this issue. I've got some hellos in the comments. Hi, I can't play against anybody. I'm locked out. Waiting for players to join the match is all I do. It is all I do. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna kick the dust off and earn some hard AI gold, which is a lot like beating up a child for their lunch money. This is the child we are going to beat up for their lunch money right here. This kind of, I don't know, could be a guy, could be a girl, can't really tell. Those lips are pretty pouty. That cloak is rather concealing. Those fingers look slightly dainty. Who knows? But let's find out. Let's just maybe if we bash the AI's head in one time, then suddenly I'll start connecting to other players. I don't know. It's just a theory. Probably a dumb one. Oh my gosh, that is horrid. That's really bad. Alright, we'll flood to death. It'll be fun. watch, we'll get like quadruple Royal Spouted and never draw anything. Although with Royal Spout in mind, I do have to get a green. But I might save an Evolving Wilds for my Royal Spouting, so I don't have to redraw something I don't want to redraw, like a Gatecreeper Vine. Maybe even Bounding Crassus if it comes to it, I don't know. But at least we're against the hard AI, but we gave ourselves a hard hand to overcome. Because we know they're going to start spiking all those good critters pretty soon. And let's set up our double red. Because after that, we're golden. A lot of big monsters in the deck. Gonna need to draw some of them. Yep, our opponent doesn't even have their Royal Spout mana up, so they are suffering too. Alright. Get spawning. Let's get to spawning. The deck runs a lot of lands and land fetch and scions and all that to make sure it can keep pressure on the opponent despite Acid Mosses happening, but of course the AI has no interest in casting Acid Moss ever. Okay, so what's the play? We're gonna put out Falls, we're gonna put out Crassus, we're gonna tap that thing and get in. We're just gonna play for max damage. Try to push the AI down, smash them up quickly as we can, because we know, turn 5's coming, and he's gonna start dropping whatever that 4/3 flying thing is, and the Guardian of Tazim. Tap land, brutal. We're not going to have the luxury of battling the Razorfoot Griffin for very long. He'll upgrade. He'll play the 4/3 Indestructible Ally. He'll play Tightening Coils. That's one I don't see every game with the AI, but there you go. And he hit the Sky Spawner. Oh, double Tightening Coils. Saucy. Cool. I don't think I have any way to take special advantage of that. No ways to punish him for that shenaniganry. Sky Spawner isn't that great against Razorfoot, but I still think that's better than firing up Lumbering Falls at this point. Brah. Token beatings. Down, 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 down. Da da da. I guess we'll thin the deck with the Evolving Wilds, since it's basically a tap land, although we will hold, in case of Royal Spout shenaniganry, that we want to shuffle something away, although what would he hit, the Gatecreeper Vine? Yeah, I'd shuffle that away. And now he's holding back, and there's our Spout. So Spout on the Sky Spawner. I don't really want that back either. It's not particularly impactful right now. More red. Yep. I guess I should have got green. Oh well, paid off. Lumbering Falls. So it's an Abbott turn, and we don't want to tap both of our blue. We want to tap red and what? Double green would be a beating if we hit Outland Colossus. Although we don't have an untapped green in our hand. Double blue we want for Whirler Rogue. Double red we want for, I guess, Firecraft, something like that. So, anything but Outland Colossus, please. Anything but Outland Colossus. Well, it's already lit up red. Happy days. Oh yay, more land. I could let that guy get exiled and play the Lumbering Falls, but there'd be no point since I have another one. Alright, now this thing dies. Take this. Take negative, if that were all to offset, take -5 damage. You gain 5 life from that attack. Land. Guess I should have, since I drew 2 lands off the top, not shuffled away my Sky Spawner. But that's what I get. Oh my lord. Alright, you want me to draw lands? We're gonna beat you down with lands. We're gonna attack with our Tightening Coiled creatures because they have Celestial Flare mana open. Boom. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it kind of shook the table to play that. Alright, just checking out the stream again to see if anything went wrong. It does feel like the screen keeps shaking. Interesting. And he drew Evolving Wilds, he doesn't have the red mana for that, He doesn't have red mana, nope. 1, 2, 3, okay. I was just seeing if I could also fire up the other Lumbering Falls with Scion mana, but wouldn't get the job done. Ta-da! Wow. Massive Flood. AI still did nothing. 15 gold. Now let's see if we can connect to other players, because that's kind of worth twice as much and a lot more fun. But I tried for a long time at the start of this video and got nowhere. I was talking to a person who makes very popular YouTube videos, and he was telling me that he just, like, this searching for players, waiting for players to join the match, kind of endless limbo that we spend a lot of time in, has ruined his ability to make videos and put content out, because he doesn't know. He used to say, hey, I've got 40 minutes, I can go make a video, and I can send it out to YouTube. And now, if he has 40 minutes, he's like, I don't know if I'll have time to even play a game, because this will happen, where we're just stuck on waiting for players to join the match. And he could sit here and get absolutely nothing done and feel horrible about his use of the time. So now, because he hates that screen so much, he doesn't even want to go make the videos anymore. It's like, that's a tragedy. It's an American tragedy. First world problems, but so it's gone so extreme. Because I miss those videos. He's certainly one of the people I enjoy watching when I get the chance to. Searching. And this is pretty soul-sucking, I gotta tell ya. All that enthusiasm to go play and try a deck, and this is what I get for it. So yeah, how long have we been on? I think we're going on about 25 minutes, and we haven't connected to a single opponent. We've played the AI to see if that would shake things off, but it doesn't seem to be. And it's too bad, because I need gold, you know. I can't mess around. So, I'm just gonna play the AI, and I know that's lame. Alright, we'll give it one more try. One more try. And if this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the AI, and I'm going to grind gold that way, and I'm going to delete this video and never send it to YouTube, and I'm going to be sorry to let you guys down, but I know it's lame to watch me play the AI. I don't have the patience for a hard reset, but thanks for the suggestion. It might help. But man, that feels like it takes even longer. And if I do come back, I'm not going to take the time to set up the private party and launch the Twitch app and wait forever for that thing to update and then wait for that thing to be ready to broadcast and then hit that and then hit broadcast and then get the nah. I love you guys, but sometimes it just gets too frustrating. It gets too tedious. What, we're not even going to get the waiting for players to join the match screen anymore? Not even, now we're just going to search for other players indefinitely. They've all left. They've all left the building. There are no more players. Well, that's a different response, so because I am an optimist, I'll give it one more try. You know, before my Xbox One, I didn't spend my time waiting to connect to games, and I didn't have to go around my house at least once a day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, unplugging the modem, unplugging the router, and unplugging the Xbox, and giving them hard reboots. This was not part of my life before this Xbox One, and I don't know who's to blame more, Xbox, duals. I definitely expected more technology for $500. I feel like my iPad does much better work as far as letting me actually do what I want to do in a reasonable amount of time. I find just about every app for the Xbox One to be clunky, and I find several games to be lacking. But again, first world problems. They wouldn't put my favorite game ever, Magic Duels, out for the Xbox 360 anymore. They forced me to buy this thing, and they get to deal with it if I want to hate on it. Well, guys, I'm calling it. This has been an absolute failure of a stream. Not your fault. Maybe my fault. I don't know.